Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Respected sir and my dear fellows, Assalamu alaikum. I am Maryam Akram and my department is PS Physics. My IT number is 010. Today I'm here to present a presentation and my topic of presentation is IR spectroscopy. Now, first we will discuss what is IR spectroscopy. IR spectroscopy, which is short for infrared spectroscopy, deals with the infrared region of the electromagnetic spectrum. For example, light having a longer wavelength and lower frequency than visible light. Infrared spectroscopy generally refers to the analysis of interaction of a molecule with infrared light. The infrared spectroscopy concept can generally be analyzed in three ways: by measuring reflection, emission, and absorption. The major use of infrared spectroscopy is to determine the function group of molecules relevant to both organic and inorganic chemistry. IR spectroscopy detects frequencies of infrared light that are absorbed by a molecule. Molecules tend to absorb these specific frequencies of light since they correspond to the frequency of the vibration of bond in the molecule. The energy required to excite the bond belonging to a molecule and to make them vibrate with more amplitude occurs in the infrared region. A bond will only interact with electromagnetic infrared radiation, however, if it is polar. The presence of separate areas of partial positive and negative charge in a molecule allows the electric field component of electromagnetic wave to excite the vibrational energy of the molecule. This is the this is a spectrum. You will see in this infrared infrared rays are here. Now we discuss samples in infrared spectroscopy. The samples used in IR spectroscopy can be either in solid, liquid, or gaseous state. Solid samples can be prepared. Solid samples can be prepared by crushing the sample with a molding agent which has an oily texture, and thin layer of this wool can now be applied on a salt plate to be measured. Can be prepared in variety of ways. One common method is to crush the sample with an oily molding agent, usually mineral oil. A thin film of mold is applied onto a salt plates and measured. The second method is a grind quantity of the sample with a specially purified salt, usually potassium bromide, finally to remove scattering effects from large crystals. This powder mixture is then pressed in a mechanical press to form a palette through which the beam of spectrometer can pass. Then liquid samples are generally kept between two salt plates and measured since the plates are transparent of IR light. Salt plate can be made up of sodium chloride, calcium fluoride, or even potassium bromide. Liquid samples can be sandwiched between two plates of salt, commonly sodium chloride or common salt. Although a number of other salts such as potassium bromide or calcium fluoride are used, the plates are transparent to the infrared light and do not introduce any lines on the spectrum. And now the next sample is gaseous sample. A gaseous sample requires a sample cell with a long path length of a mistake from diluteness. The path length of the sample cell depends on the concentration of the compound of interest. A simple glass tube with length of 5 to 10 centimeters equipped with infrared transparent windows at the both ends of the tube can be used for consideration down to several hundred ppm. Since the consideration of gaseous samples can be in part per million, the sample cell must have relatively long path length. Light must travel a relatively long distance in sample cell. The samples of multiple physical states can be used in infrared spectroscopy. Infrared spectroscopy instruments. You will see in this picture, there are different main components. Sample size and sampling of seconds, radiance source, monochromators, detectors, recorders. You will see in this picture. Infrared radiation sources are those sources require a source of radiant energy which emit IR radiation, which must be steady, intense enough for detection and extend over the desired wavelength. Various sources of IR radiation are as follows: incandescent lamp, mercury, arc, tungsten lamp, Glauber source, nichrome Y. Sample cells. Sample cells and sampling of substance. IR spectroscopy has been used for characterization of solid, liquid, or gas samples. Monochromators. Various types of monochromators are prism, grating, and filters. Prisms are made up of potassium bromide, sodium fluoride, or cesium iodide. Filters are made up of lithium fluoride, and diffraction gratings are made up of alkali halides, and detectors are used to measure the intensity of unabsorbed infrared radiation. Detectors like thermocouples, bolometers, thermistors, cell, and electric detectors are used. This is the IR spectroscopy instrument schematic diagram. Next. This is a graph of IR spectroscopy. You will see in this picture the infrared spectrum of sample is recorded by passing a beam of infrared light to a sample. Then the frequency of IR infrared is the same as the vibrational frequency of bond or collection of bond. Absorption occurs. Examination of transmitted light reveals how much energy was absorbed at each frequency or wavelength. This measurement can be achieved by scanning the wavelength ranging using monochromator. Alternately, the entire wavelength range is measured using a Fourier transform instrument, and a transmittance or absorption spectrum is generated using a dedicated procedure. This technique is commonly used for analyzing samples with covalent bonds. Theory of IR spectroscopy. For a molecule to observe IR, the vibration or rotation within the molecule must cause a net change in the dipole moment. The molecule, the alternating electric field of the radiation. Remember, the electromagnetic radiation consists of an oscillating electrical field and oscillating magnetic field perpendicular to each other, interact with fluctuations in the dipole moment of the molecule. If the frequency of radiation matches the vibrational frequency of the molecules, then uh, the molecules, then radiation will absorb, causing a change in the amplitude of molecular vibration. Frequency absorbed. Radiation in molecular vibration frequency responsible for absorption process, which is directly proportional to the wave number. If the frequency of radiation matches the natural frequency of vibration or rotation, the IR photon is absorbed and the amplitude of vibration is increased. There must be change in dipole moment of the molecule, and as a result of molecular vibration or rotation, the change or oscillation in the dipole moment allows interaction with the alternating electrical component of IR radiation wave. What is the principle of IR spectroscopy? The principle of IR is related to the vibrational and rotational energy of a molecule. When the frequency of IR radiation is equal to the natural frequency of vibration, the molecule absorbs IR radiation. Absorption of IR radiation causes an excitation of molecule from lower to higher vibration level. Each vibration level is associated with a number of closely spaced rotational levels. Therefore, the IR spectroscopy is also called a vibrational rotation spectroscopy. IR spectroscopy theory utilizes the concept that molecules tend to absorb specific frequencies of light that are characteristic of the corresponding structure of the molecule. Energies are reliant on the shape of the molecular surface, the associated baryonic coupling, and the mass corresponding to the atoms. For instance, the molecule can absorb energy contained in the incident light, and the result is a faster rotation or a more pronounced vibration. IR spectroscopy detects the absorption of light by a compound in the infrared region of the electromagnetic spectrum. To absorb light, a molecule must have a bond within the structure that can exhibit what is referred automatically to a dipole moment, which means electrons within a bond are not shared equally. You will see in this picture, uh, this is when we stretch two balls. Two force spring force is exit between them inside, and when two balls compress, compress, then spring force is exert outward in opposite direction. Molecules are made up of atoms linked by bonds. The movements of atom and the chemical bonds like spring and balls. This characteristic vibration are called natural peak vibration. The energy of molecular vibration is quantized. Procedure of IR spectroscopy transfers some KBR out of desiccated into water and green into very fine powder using clean facility. First step. And second step is add about 1 to 2% of source sample benzoic acid, mix and grind it well again. The mixture is now ready for placement in a stainless steel die that should have already been assembled. Apply 8 to 10 tons pressure of for 3 to 5 minutes. Leave the vacuum or during this step also. Slowly heat pressure from the die by slowly opening the blade screw and remove the disc from the die. Using tweezers, transfer the pressed KBR disc or to the appropriate disc holder for IR analysis. Avoid contact with your fingers as the disc may pick up moisture. This is the procedure, and this is RAM, upper dissection, vacuum port, and lower dissection. And RAM, KPI die cross section and KPI die side. Upper pellet, KBR plus sample, lower pellet. Types of vibration. And now we discuss the types of vibration. There are two types of vibration: stretching vibration, bending vibration. Firstly, we discuss stretching vibration. When there is a continuous change in interatomic distance along the axis of the bond between two atoms, this process is known as stretching vibration. These movements are termed stretching vibration. In addition, the bond axis is defined as the line directly joining two bonded atoms. Of one bond may rock back and the force within the plane it shares with another bond or bend back and forth outside the plane. Now further the types of stretching vibrations is symmetrical stretching and asymmetrical stretching. You will see in this picture, symmetric stretching are those both bonds increase and decrease in length simultaneously. But in the case of asymmetrical stretching, one bond length is increased, other is decreased. Now we discuss. Now we discuss the second type is bending vibration. A change in the angle occurring between two bonds is known as bending vibration. For bending vibration, exit namely wagging, twisting, rocking, scissoring. A CH2 probe is used as an example to illustrate stretching and bending vibration below. Types in plane bending and out plane bending. In plane bending, for example, scissoring, rocking, and out plane bending is wagging and twisting. In plane bending, rocking, movement of atom take place in the same direction. Scissoring. This is in plane blending, two atoms approach each other. Both angles are decreased. You will also see in this picture rocking and scissoring. You will see. But next we discuss out plane bending, wagging and twisting. Two atoms move to one side of the plane. They move up and down the plane. Twisting. In the case of twisting, one atom moves above the plane and other atom moves below the plane. That is the difference between wagging and twisting. And these are the compare of all the vibrations. This is symmetrical stretching. Both lengths are same. Antisymmetrical stretching, scissoring, rocking, backing, and twisting. In water, the rocking, backing, and twisting mode do not exist because these type of motions of the hydrogen represent simple rotation of the whole molecule rather than vibration within it. An IR spectrum shows the energy absorption as one scans the IR region of the electromagnetic spectrum. As an example, infrared spectrum of tunnel is shown is that butanol. In general terms, it is convenient to split an IR spectrum into two approximate regions. A functional group range is 4,000 to 10,000 centimeter per. Most of the information that is used to interpret IR spectrum is obtained from functional group region. And now we discuss what are the uses of infrared spectroscopy. Infrared spectroscopy is widely used in both research and industry. It is copied. It is applied for detection, identification of different elements or compounds in solving problems in the field of forensic medicine, oil industries, atmospheric chemistry, polymer degradation, and pharmacology, etc. Among the more common spectroscopic methods used for analysis is FTIR spectroscopy, where chemical bonds can be detected through their characteristic infrared absorption frequencies or wavelengths. Now we discuss the advantages firstly, and next we discuss disadvantages. Solid liquid gases, semi-solid powders, and polymers are also analyzed. First advantage: the peak positions, intensities, width, and shape are also provided useful information. Fast and easy techniques, less expensive. Very small amount of sample is required. Sensitive techniques, microorganisms of the material can be detected routinely. Now we discuss the disadvantages. Atoms and monoatomic ions do not have infrared spectra. Homonuclear diatomic molecules do not possess infrared region. And the third one is complex nature and aqueous solutions are difficult to analyze using infrared spectroscopy. expensive, compare expensive. IR spectrum cannot be obtained from monoatomic substances. Helium, argon were best for the pure substances but not for complex mixtures. Now we discuss the applications. Identification of functional group and structure of elucidation of organic compound, quantitative analysis of number of organic compounds, identification of substances. IR spectroscopy is used to establish whether a given sample of organic substance is identical with another or not. This is because large number of absorption bands is observed in the IR spectra of organic molecules, and the probability that any two compounds will produce identical spectra is almost zero. So if two compounds have identical IR spectra, then both of them must be samples of the same substances. A study of covalent bond in molecules, studying the progress of reaction, detection of impurities in a compound, ratio of cis-trans isomers in a mixture of a compound, shape of symmetry of an inorganic compound, study of presence of water in a molecule, measurement of stains and varnishes. Now we discuss the conclusion. Infrared spectroscopy is our most important analytical technique. Despite of shortcomings, it has proved to be one of the most valuable methods for characterizing both qualitatively and quantitatively the multitude of organic compounds encountered in research and industry. IS interpretation is the qualitative tool widely useful in pharmaceutical, chemical, fertilizers industry to identify the functional groups. These are the references, and thank you. This is all from my side.